Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ladyhill. Now, obviously, harvest season is currently very much a go for us, so honestly, my plan today though is we are briefly going to let the AI handle this one because I'm hoping they're capable. And what we're going to do is we're going to get that field baled because I want to get field 23 sorted out and ripped, and that's ready for replanting. Now, I'm also going to use this as a little bit of a test because last time we were having trouble with this JCB getting caught on the floor. I'm hoping the agri bumper was the problem. I did a little bit of Reddit research and saw a post from quite a while ago about some vehicles. I'm out in the trees. About some vehicles being affected that way. So my plan is, if this can manage without the agri bumper to not like crash into the ground the weird way it was doing, then we know that was the problem. Anyway, so this guy's off to unload. Hopefully the AI can figure out what it's trying to do. I'm not entirely sure, but right now I'll leave it to it. And while we're going to drive this guy. I get rid of these lines because they will annoy me. Obviously, I tried last time to get the AI to do this and found that unfortunately the AI struggles when it can't unload the bales basically. It can do everything else. But unloading the bales seems to be a bit much for us. That's why I'm thinking if we get it done ourselves, at least then we're not. At least then we're getting it done. Nice to have this old Agri-Star out again. I probably don't use this Agri-Star enough. Really? I completely missed what I was aiming for, I think, so I was too busy trying to be, fancy pants. So that was on me. Obviously, unlike the AI, I'm going to do things slightly different. I'll try to one and work my way along. Now, obviously, we've dropped a few piles of these around the place already. It doesn't appear to have got stuck so far on the way here, which is a positive sign. Because he's bringing the flatbed to do the bale collecting with. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping if the AI can itself finish that field over there, obviously we'll jump back in to do the rest. Methodology is weird, but I'm going to leave it to it for now because hopefully it knows what it's doing. Or I tell you what, this pro baler makes things so much easier, doesn't it? I mean, I had the ones where I've had the separate windrows and they're good, but this just this job. Yeah, they're instantly 2 into 1 is fantastic. But we're gonna have a lot of straw bales, which actually is a good thing because, as you guys have seen in the time that we've already been here, we've used quite a lot of straw between animal bedding and animal feed. Primarily the cows, it has to be said. There's not a lot goes into other animals. In fact, I don't think any goes into any other animals right now. It's just the cows, but start getting towards, I think, the edge of this thing's power usage now, which unfortunately this tractor may not be too long for this farm. I don't know. I'm hoping to keep it going because I kind of want to keep a few of these older ones going. Obviously with ADS and everything, that becomes more difficult. I remember to have it. See here so far. I don't think I reset it before. In fact, no, I think I did set it. 4-8, but maybe I didn't reset it before starting this field, unfortunately. But we need it on here anyway, so I can offload when I need to. Be there dropping in. Yeah, once we've got this done, say I'll get back onto the harvesting, and that'll still be the main focus. I'm hoping to get all the rest of the fields harvested today. Simply because I know for a fact that tomorrow those 2 fields are going to be ready. So I want to get... My plan is to get obviously these two, those 2. At least if I get them done. Hello, please. I've asked you to. Thank you. Work as a full tank. That's fine because there should be at least one AI there to offload him. The big question is, are the AI going to be able to... They seem to be struggling getting out of that field. I'm guessing because of the angle of the hill. But if they can get out on their own, that's going to make things so much easier so you don't have to go over there and baby them all the time. Okay, I'm missing now because I'm not paying full attention because I'm an idiot. Then you try and reverse this thing and it all goes to... Oh, I didn't mean to press H. Wow, I was doing so well till I royally fucked it. Come on, tractor, get moving again. I know there's a little bit of a hill, but not that bad. I do like the way this is piling me for, so I am going to at one point do another field manually, get the telehandler out, because the Bale King will perfectly manage those stacks of 4 like that. Elsa has a full tank. Well, Eliza. A quick check, make sure they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're for some reason dancing around the bottom of the field, but hopefully they'll figure shit out. As we get through these, like I said, I am definitely going to have to try and plan a bit more. It's one of the reasons why I want to get this field turned around, hopefully ripped today. Because then we can get this one replanted and hopefully try and plant crops that are going to stagger a bit more. I don't want this every year. I don't want a month of madness every year. I'd rather we manage to spread it all out. Another stack. I have a feeling it's going to be more than a full trailer load, which is a great thing if it is. At least then we're just picking up and dropping them off. Obviously this guy can go over to 15. Obviously these sorghum fields don't need baling, which is a great bonus to us. You know what, I'm getting to the point where a little bit like that I'm probably not going to bother going back for. I don't think they make that big a difference in the... Yeah, last couple of lines now, which is great, and then I'll quickly use the JCB to pick them up. I'll probably send this guy... I'd send this guy down to that 173 farmland, because he can nip through a little gate at the back to get into the field, and at least then he's out of our way. Wow, this thing really does slow down on the hills. Full step, go on, unload it. That... Oh no, they asked... I honestly thought I'd like fired them out then and like knocked them over. I was about to go mad, but... No, he just... wanted... Trying to avoid that now, and it's really not going well for me. Didn't want to crash into the already made full stack, you see. Figured that would be bad. Well, look all these bits this guy left when I was doing the AI doing it. Who did that? Harvesting. Yes. I was genuinely worried for a second there that it hadn't been done and the house was just still sitting there burning through our money to... Can you like just back up a little bit? Give me a bit of room, please. Jesus. I know we apparently fixed your problem, but doesn't mean you have to be a dick about it. Yeah, last couple of lines here, and then I'll get these bells collected, so I think it could be a couple of trips. I thought to be back to full-time harvesting again. Go back and get that a little bit, folks. I don't think so. I don't think we need it. Last line, pack the pro bale away. I might as well take the partial bales to the next field, and actually it's just collect them there instead. Not like we're swapping what we're doing in between, so make an issue. Right, so that's that done. Let's do that. Let's hold these up. That bell actually coming with a full stack, isn't it? MF. God for that, I actually picked it up. Yeah, that's a bit weird. That's a lot weird. Things are going wrong and I don't like it. I'm gonna feed these back in. He doesn't let me turn offload while I'm not moving, I guess. It's weird because the standard ones used to be able to do that, because I used to do it all the time. There we go. Hold you both up. Send you to Farmland 173, I believe it is. Get this guy out of the way and get collecting. So I'm gonna put this on a time lapse now. Once again, it's probably gonna be a pretty long one like the one I did last time, because I'm probably gonna cover a lot of the harvesting as well. So please, everyone, just sit back and enjoy.
You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless.
Well, the AI is definitely trying my patience today, folks. I don't know what they've had for breakfast, but they are taking stupid to strange new extremes, even by their standards, which is saying something. Unfortunately, I've not got as much done as I wanted to. Them other two barley fields I have to wait for next episode, I think. Although what I might do is run next episode slow and get all this baling done first. Just I want a break from it, I guess. Also, we're going to get this field done today at the very least. I need to get the bales put away as well. As it stands, it's going well. I mean, we already have filled the grain mill with wheat. The first load of barley should now be on its way in. I dumped that in the silo by mistake because I am a moron. Okay, well, the first load of barley is going in the silo, but we can move it to the grain mill. But either way, see, grain mill is full of wheat. Already he's given us nearly 2 pallets of flour. We have to keep an eye on that and make sure we don't let that overfill. Oh, full again. I don't know what it is with this field and the AI that every time I do this, they manage to go and drive into the fence over the road. Oh, he's not going to do it again. I thought he was going to do it again then. Also, the other one should now be on the way back. Now, how they're going to get back into this field, I do not know. I guess they're going to go through the farmyard, which I think if they're going to go through the farmyard, I might need to... This guy? Who apparently should be fueling up, but hasn't got close enough. Yes, I know the diesel level's low. I'm trying to help you with that. I'll take what you need from there. Sorry about that. Come on, come down. That's it. So I'm assuming he's going to try and go back through the van. Yep, he's going to the farmyard. I wonder if I need to remove that. I wonder if that would actually help if I remove the exit. And make sure they go through the other field. It's not ideal. I never like using other fields as run-throughs because chance of damaging crops. Guys, nearly done. I can. Yeah. No, we're definitely going to have a good do of straw bales this year, I can tell you that. This should hopefully keep us going. Plus, I say we still have 2 more barley fields to process. Okay, he's coming there this time, just to be an extra. I mean, the field thing is there. Like I say, I might just have a look at this or drive through between episodes, because next episode is going to be tomorrow, folks. We're not doing any more today. As much as this map is a bit more generous than some, that this beautiful evening sun is definitely making things work, where some of these maps would be in darkness by now. I want to have a little bit of a game with you guys. How much in total do you think we're going to get barley-wise? I mean, you can already sort of see the wheat total by comparing what we have in storage with the grain mill. Now, the grain mill's only 125 plus 65. So you're talking like enough after that. What do you think we do barley-wise? Do you think we get the same? It's hard to judge field size because 23 is such a big field, and those 2 over there. So we get about 200,000 litres of each. I think that is fantastic. I mean, this set of fields here in particular are yielding so amazingly well. It's got me already thinking, as I've said, I need to think about next planting. Obviously, we're going to start planting hopefully next episode. My plan is to get maybe canola in a couple of fields, just because I think that'll give us a different. Yeah, put the planting season in line with barley and wheat. What we can get wheat in next time. That'll be ready a month sooner, July. So that's going to be a priority. Is getting the wheat in early. We then get canola in as well, and obviously some barley because barley's pretty much a part of everything we do. We're going to need to refuel this tractor as well. This harvester, I apologise, at some point very soon. As you can see, looking down at the gauge, I'm burning through quite a lot of the old dinosaur juice doing this. Glad we bought this now, because this is such a great harvester. It was possibly a touch overkill for us when we bought it, but the farm's definitely grown into it. That's not a bad thing at all. Obviously, at the moment, I'm kind of where I want to be, number of fields wise. The only thing I would like to do, and I need to do some more research, is maybe take a couple of fields together, our smaller ones. If I can take some fences and hedges out and just make some fields into big single fields, then I think that will help speed things up and help make things more efficient. Anyway, I'm going to take the yield off these particular sets. It's amazing. So hopefully this will go to the green fence again, because that way he can... Yep. If there's anything new in use, nothing changed since last time. Still... Oh no, we don't have the money. We don't have the spare cash. We are loan free these days, which is great. He's going off in a right random direction. This should fill this guy, and then hopefully another couple of fills and we'll have this field done. Now if that's the case, like I say, the next episode I think I might take the AI on the harvesting job, and we're going to literally bale all 3 of these fields. See how many bales we get them put away. I'm going to finish tonight probably by taking the bales off the trailer. After I've maybe put some into animals. I haven't looked at them all day. They could do a top up. Everyone else is good. Mixer is pretty good on everything it needs to be. At 95% he should set off. Don't you pull across me and then complain like I'm in your way, you absolute numpty. Into this one, then I'll go back up and start. I've been trying to keep the auger on the open sides just to make it so he's not going to be able to go anywhere at the moment. I think the first tractor's going to block him. Yeah, once we've got all these sorted out, baled, we can get the massive through and rip all of these. And like I say, that can be the start of our planting process. I might get the JCB on the planter. The first things to plant is wheat. And I don't want to plant wheat on 23 because that will be same crop down. It's something I don't like doing. Is I like to try and crop rotate a little bit, even though the game doesn't actually punish for it like real life would. I don't like to just put the same crop down repeatedly. I will try and vary what the fields have. Yeah, if we have more of these fields, like 100 and something %. Hundred and something % on all these fields, and this is fantastic numbers for our totals. Like I say, pushing it all through the grain mill is going to lead to hopefully big selling money, and I mean big selling money. Which should at least help us. Even if we're going to have to wait, when's the best selling time for the... Already if I go off value, even at just Newton litres, January. So it's probably actually the same time we would have sold raw crop, which is great. You're going to get all of this like in one. I think I doubt it, based on the way the field's gone so far, but you never quite know. Sometimes the game can really surprise you with these things. I think we might just fit all this in, at which point, with this field done, we'll head off to the... I'll do a little bit of bale work. How much straw did the cows have? I didn't take note of that. Because what I'll probably do is try and pop the straw stuff up first. I'm not going to get it all in, am I? I'm at 3/4 without... I was at, what, 30-40% at the bottom there, so I've nearly doubled what I was on just in one run. So yeah, we're going to have that and a bit. Luckily it's barley in the next field, so it's going to be barley into barley. Obviously next episode, next day, we will have to give the vehicles an inspection, in particular this harvester, because the ADS means it will need lubrication. And at least it's downhill, so at least we go a little bit faster. Look, pipe on now, see if I can get the AI to start running to me a bit sooner. He's also going to release his mate then at the very least. Yep, his mate can go off and... Nope, down here, pal. Hello? You just know this AI knows what flavour of crayon tastes the best. That's the problem. You just know it. Why do they keep trying to go into field 12? That's what I want to figure. That's one thing, at least I can do this, I can actually send him to the grain mill. Same with you. Right, yeah, you've found me down here now at least. What is what I've got wrong in the course making him try and go down into that field? I wonder if he'll roll with me if I try and... Come on, pal. Can you do it? He's trying. Hey, look at that, we're actually managing a rolling unload. It's moments like this when the AI do actually manage to impress me. This is pretty cool. Like, I feel like he's drifting slightly off course from me because I'm on GPS, so I know mine's straight as a die. Wow, that was a wage payment and a half. That's what low time does for you. Well, I must admit, if I was getting paid £6 grand an hour. That will be all of it. So come on offload the rest, please. You. And so once that's done, I'm going to take the... I'm going to go and find the header trailer, which I think he's still in the first field we did. Take the harvester and refuel it. Like I say, we're not doing any more of this tonight. We're not doing any more of this tonight. I can take this away, get it fueled. Won't need an inspection yet, at least, but I'm just going to drive through the hedge at this point because we're kind of in a position where it's the easiest way. I say next time, all these fields get paled up. And the bales get put away. Hopefully while I'm doing that, I get the AI to focus on 73 and 83. And then once they're done, got the two little sorghum fields. And that's year 5 harvest complete. Feels like it's been a lot of lead. Feels like it's been a busy couple of episodes, folks. I do apologise for that. It's just as anyone who plays this game knows, it can be a bit like that at times. I say I need to be better at staging. What I have to do is try and work out a few crops I can plant that will be harvested at different times. You know, maybe we go back into having a bit of spinach and a bit of like peas and things. Look on field 12 because you are a moron. You're coming out of there. I see, that's the problem. You're attaching to that. And there's actually no way of getting that to go straight from that point. Yeah, it was my fault. I'd got a line wrong. That should fix it. Right. He's getting to there. I want you to grab your header because I don't want to leave it in the field because it'll just get in my way tomorrow. Luckily this harvester does tow a header pretty well. Some of them really don't. You end up having to get them on a tractor. Display of eggs there. We've got a nice build up of those. So where can I... Right, so I have to do some jiggery pokery here, I think. Move you out. Wow. Buy some more diesel. Actually pull you just the front of this bay for now, because that'll do for where we need you. You on the other hand... I'm hoping I can pull the harvester down into this grass area down here. And it will sort of be close enough to register to fuel it. Let's say we're going to unload this tractor trailer now, because no doubt we've got at least a couple more of these trailers full. Come. If I get this guy nose right into here, I should then be able to... do that. I'm hoping if I get the Lexian down this side, it will be able to refuel, but at the same time I won't have it like jammed in a corner. I wonder if I can turn it round first. This is either really clever or really dumb, folks. Knowing me, the latter is most likely. Actually, that has worked. It helps I have such a wide area, but that actually really helped. I think with a little bit of movement around here, we can actually get it. Be close enough. I don't actually know where like the diesel filler is on this. Come on, that's gotta be close enough. Turn you off, you can fuel up there. One of you said you were stuck again. You. Where are you? How have you... where? It must have reset where it wanted to go. And then as a result, it's got itself stuck. Right, you're back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you, I'm going to park you over here. I'm going to dump the trailer over here for now, because we need the trailers again next time. I'm going to see just how much... do our little bit of animal care that we normally do in the morning. Do some more... How enough milk to sell, by the way? 27,000, so we could technically sell a full tank of milk as well. Might be a good idea, actually, to get the money up a little bit more. These guys have been working hard all day are now going to continue it because we haven't quite done yet. One thing I hate with that AI is when if it's not full or full enough and it has a problem, it defaults to going back to its where it wanted to first. Get you warming up. Use you. Again, I've actually generally never been around this part of the map. So you can see there, it's already default 17. I was about to say hopefully that's the last close day, but I can literally see another one up there. So give me a second. Let me. I'll go off. You. Hopefully that's the last closed gate he's going to meet. That's the TMR done. Put this back round to be refilled, and then I'm going to do the straw. And like I say, we unload the bales. Hopefully I don't make too much of a pig's ear. He says we're reversing into a building. So yeah, that's the current level I'm at. I was thinking as well, if we get a chance, I'm probably going to do the grass cutting again. Because what I think is if we cut the grass, we put the grass in this silo we have here. The corn, which should be ready, I think, next time or the time after. That we can put in the bigger silo that we built over at the new yard. They're now warming up, which is good. So do I take from our old stock or no? I was going to say let's take them stack of 4 off the back, but the game's already seen to those. Suppose at least if I get this right, I can do the old 6 line I did. From the... I think you saw in the thumbnail a while ago, I managed to pick 2 full stacks at once with this. We know it will do it. Like I say, as far as I'm aware, this thing should be able to do 4 at once. As you see there, it's definitely tall enough to do it. The angle is not ideal, but heck, if it's stupid and it works, is it really stupid? Yes, it's just successfully stupid. I'll try and get my angle now, so I actually drop these into the spreader and not just all over the floor. I'll do it. No one's in, that's what. I might as well leave these. I like leaving this thing well piled up just so then we don't have to worry about it again. For hopefully a little while. Yeah, if you get it right, they'll just get on now. And wait, as soon as I see the other AI roll up, I can get him to do the milk. And it's like say 6 at once. I can get this right. How's my... Do we just tidying up in there first? Some room. If I'm feeling delicate enough, I'll pick these ones up. Put them in that gap. Now, if I remember rightly, that gap was misbehaving last time I tried to use it. Go on. Maybe the hay bales are stuck out a bit further than they should be. Aha, that was good. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll be able to push them in a little bit more with the first set of double stack I take out of here. Wow, I don't know how I managed to do that. I do that way too often. I managed to he is perfectly between 2 layers. Balls. Bear me a second. There we are. I got a bit of a firmer grip on those now. What I actually meant to do as well was pick this one back up. I'll do that now. What on earth has gone on there? Like a ghost bale or something? No, I haven't. It's the game being an app. Moron. Go on, drop, please. On your side is not very useful to me. So there. There we go. Worried that the other tractor hasn't turned up yet. Ah, he's unloaded. He's on his way back. That's good. I was genuinely worried for a second that you guys found another gate to get stuck against. Because we hadn't seen him in so long. Okay, hopefully this allows us to... One of the things I'm probably going to build over at the new site now we have it is a proper bale storage, and by that I mean one of the ones that sort of digitally takes them away. A couple of reasons. Number one, it reduces load on the map a little bit because it means you've not got these full physics objects constantly around ready to jiggle themselves out of position. Also give us a better ability to store and manage them. But now we've got to make do with what we have. I say the fact that we go through plenty of these bales means I'm not too worried because they're not going to be sat here for years. The hay bales have built up really nicely. If I fold that in, I can then use pusher. Nice. I had the what's it bringing them, but not. Right, so there's a couple of stacks left to go now, which is nice. Yeah, I think we'll finish off the day with a milk sale. So I think that's actually 2 sales we've done in this day. If we're now at the point where we're producing enough to sell twice a day, that's great for us financially. I know I said I was going to push them down the side, but I actually really don't want to because I want the gap there. To make life easier if there's a gap there to work with. But then, as I say, this also frees up this flatbed. Jesus, he flies through here without really thinking, doesn't he? Frees up the flatbed ready for unloading the next load of things. How have you kept hold of those? I know it doesn't make a difference, but I just have this thing where I like them under cover. And this guy, we're going to use this guy to go and do the milk cell. Because I haven't driven this one for a little while. Trailer next. We know where they are. Go and grab the milk tanker and then top it off. I should be able to get down the side of where I park the combine. I certainly hope I can. All of these tractors seem good on fuel and everything, so that's not a problem. So yeah, basically done with harvest here. I think next episode we will definitely be finished with that, I'll make sure. We've had a lot more stuff than I think I thought we would. Right. Then about getting around his arse. This is full again. I wonder how much diesel he took. Like 500 litres. I'm gonna have to just super this out of the way, or else he's gonna irritate me. Straight. Try and get it lined up straight, then it's gonna be fairly easy to get out again next time. Yeah, you see, like that. At least then I know I can get that out of there without too much difficulty. That's my best price for milk right now. Sell everything container, as it always is. Nice trip down there to finish the episode. That's closed off. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying where things are going with this folks. Like I say, we've ended up actually quite quickly in a good place. There's going to be another 50k, back to over 100k. Yeah, once those bales start coming in, especially the bales are the unsung heroes in a lot of ways. Between selling them for little bits of money and also the fact that they're saving us a fortune not having to buy food for our cows. This is definitely a heavy trailer, this tractor. Not accelerating how I would want it. I got a flat tire. No, I do still have the puncher mod installed, so that is a possibility. It's just the way it was angling then, it felt almost like it had a tyre down on the right hand side. We don't appear to have, and I don't think trailers are affected. I think only at the moment, like vehicles you drive can be affected by it. Now 100% low, the engine won't be too happy about this. Maybe I need to get the Massey or the JCB out when I'm doing this in future. I was going to say beat the van and then nearly head on with the car. Now this apparently is the reduction in traffic, which doesn't seem to be making conga lines anymore, which is a nice bonus. There we are, got the speed up now. Wow, that looks like it's red lights coming out from a distance. I thought it was devil eyes. Corner. Him I can't update those. All this time I thought he was at field 173. At Farmland 173, which is the one behind. That not where I sent him? 173. It should be that one there. He obviously tried to go to. I never realised. I thought he was at the other field. It never occurred to me that I didn't see him when I was working there. Jesus Christ. Now then. Let's now send him to where I actually wanted him to go, because at least then that way we have a chance of. Like I say, my plan for most of next episode is to use it, or certainly early on in next episode, is to be using that machine. At least then that way we know we've got those done. It's field 112 here, looks now. No, you do not need any more land right now. We have enough land. We can maximise the productivity of the land we have. What would be nice is a bigger BGA. Maybe I bring in the mini BGA we have in Hutan Pantai. Stick that down on a piece of land somewhere, because at least that will get through a bit more raw materials than this one does. Also, we have all that manure and all that slurry we need to clear, and so it's overload again. Right, so once I've got this unloading, I will then go and see what his problem is. At least now I am here. Yes, milk is accepted. I'll just be. Okay, you got stuck on the corner. What I might as well do actually is take it into the field, hadn't I? If I'm going to drive it, I might as well just do the hedge and put it here for now. Well, it's ready for me next time then. Yeah, that's put us nearly 60 grand again, that's great. So on that note, folks, we are going to call this here. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've really enjoyed this episode. It's been a great one to make. It's so good to be having all this done. And hopefully soon when we've got it all finished, we can start focusing on year 6. So please like, subscribe, share. Check out the rest of the channel. There's a lot of amazing stuff going on this channel right now. A lot of hard work going into it. And I think the quality speaks for itself. So please leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Until next time, see ya. Goodbye for now.